Good morning, everyone. It is Friday, August 21st. It's finally Friday, as Todd would say, who is still on vacation. So I, Brittany Pacheco, am still filling in for him. But thank you once again for joining us on Up to the Minute. Even though we're slightly delayed due to convocation, we do appreciate everyone who hung in there to tune in at this hour. And today, I would like to remind everyone to follow us on our social media pages, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And do not forget about YouTube, where we have thousands of videos for you to watch. And make sure you hit the subscribe button, but also hit that notification bell. So once we have a new upload, you'll be the first to find out the latest from HCC. We have two very special guests today. One is Donnell Cooper, who is the campus manager at the HCC Acres Homes campus. And he's also here as part of the Black History Scholarship Breakfast Committee. Good morning, Donnell.
Good morning, Brittany. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing great. It's Friday, so having a great day.
Absolutely. And also, Donnell, who's joining us, is your supervisor, Dr. Jimmy Adams, who is our resident poet, but also our college operations officer at HCC Northeast. Good morning, Dr. Adams.
Good morning, everybody.
And Donnell, we're going to come back and talk to you in just a little bit. But as I said, Dr. Adams is our resident poet who makes his regular Friday visit to enlighten us with his views and vision of the world around us. So we're going to start with Dr. Adams because we are excited to have you back with us to share a piece called Soldier of Life. And can you kind of give us a little bit of background and what the inspiration behind this is about?
Well, the context has been, I'm a very faithful spiritual person. And, I rely on God for a lot of things. And, when I write, like I say, it's an out-of-body experience. It's not me really writing. These are intrinsic qualities given to me. So, this piece, Soldier of Life, and as we try to survive in this covert environment, we have to lean on our faith and trust, in our faith to get through these hard times. When we, go through life, I call it a battlefield. Working in corporate, working in higher ed, you always, there's always ups and downs. So we have to be soldiers and we have to go to battle, to deal with life. So that's kind of what the context of this piece is all about.
That's very true, Dr. Adams. And I couldn't agree more. We all have to power through and find something to believe in, find that strength within ourselves. So I can't wait to hear what this piece that you have written.
Okay, Nathan, cue music. We go to battle with life every day. We stretch and we fight to find our way. We have become soldiers on the battlefield of life. We fight to survive, and our faith keeps us alive. This is my reality from the battlefield. It's titled Soldier of Life. I'm on the battlefield of life, trying to survive. I'm a soldier of life, fighting to stay alive. Beware of false prophets who greet you with a smile. Satan walks amongst us, dressed in modern style. Our enemies, they fight with lies, filling our minds with doubt, luring us into battle down roads with no way out. I'm on the front line with no choice but to fight, trying to tell the difference between wrong and right. I'm on the battlefield of life in a war I cannot win, trying to assess the situation that I'm in, begging the Lord for mercy to deliver me from my sin. Because I've been shot up and kicked to the ground, multiplied and stepped on while I've been down. But every day I rise and put on the armor of God, and I wrap his bulletproof vest around my heart. Because, I might lose this battle, but not without a fight. I know Judgment Day is coming, but the end is nowhere in sight. I'm standing at the gate. I'm praying I'm not too late. I'm wondering if God will let me in, or will he make me wait? But I'm fighting hard. I'm giving it my best. So pin a medal of survival to my chest. As long as I'm alive, I will never quit. Because life bullets can't penetrate God's camouflaged outfit. I'm on the battlefield of life, trying to survive. I'm a soldier of life, fighting to stay alive. I'm life soldier. I'm life soldier. I'm a soldier of life. Thank you.
Good job.
Incredible. I mean, I'm always moved by your pieces, Dr. Adams, and in your poetry is just so strong, and we can all find some truth in it, no matter what the circumstances may be. Yeah. And we're always appreciative of you joining us every Friday to share your words, your passion, because it definitely speaks through in your poetry.
Well, I appreciate it, and everybody is in a fight, and some fighting harder than others, and some may not have to fight as hard, but we have to lean on our faith to get through these hard times that we're in today. So hopefully that gives you some inspiration to think about what you need to do in order to get through this pandemic that we're experiencing. So thank you again for having me share one of my pieces with you this morning.
An incredibly moving piece, Dr. Adams, and thank you for being that source of inspiration for many out there. I know we have a comment from a viewer who says, "Amen, Dr. Adams." So,
amen.
Amen. Thank you, Dr. Adams. We appreciate you being here as our resident poet to share your words and inspiration. But we're going to move on to Donnell. So Donnell, we've been promoting the Black History Virtual Breakfast Scholarship Showcase to be held next week, which is the 26th on Wednesday at 9 a.m. And it will be, like so many of our other events this year, virtual. So how are you and your committee doing, or what are you and your committee doing to promote the upcoming BHC Virtual Breakfast Scholarship Showcase?
Well, Brittany, definitely want to thank you again this morning for allowing me a few minutes on the up to the minute opportunity we're here at ACC. I am the fundraising chair for the Black History Committee, and this is a wonderful opportunity for us to showcase what we do best, which is sowing the seed back into our young students for Houston Community College. As Brittany stated, on next week, we will be hosting our first virtual scholarship breakfast showcase. And what a wonderful opportunity. Even during the pandemic time, we will have an opportunity for our viewers, our city, our country to sow seeds back into our local students here at Houston Community College. We're raising funds next week. We're raising dollars for scholarships. Even in this pandemic time, so many of our local students are faced with so many different barriers. Even myself as a parent, I know what homeschooling a child feels like. I know what virtual worlds, Zooms, and team meetings feels like. But we still have our students who are also parents who are facing this pandemic and may be falling short in this pandemic time with scholarship opportunities. And so again, the Black History Committee, for years, we've spent so much of our vested interest as volunteers sowing back into the lives of those that we chair, our future educators.
Absolutely. And I know the Black History Committee has been around for many, many years. You all have had some amazing events for fundraising opportunities, amazing guest speakers to talk on the importance of education and what this event means to so many. Because as a former scholarship recipient through the foundation, I can tell you it makes all the difference in the world between going to college and not going to college. So I am always appreciative of those who work here at HCC and also volunteer their time to help raise funds for students, but also to our donors who want to make a difference in a student's life. What is basically the overall mission for the Black History Committee?
Again, our mission is to sow the seed, is to sow the financial seed back into scholarships for local students at Houston Community College. And as you stated earlier, this opportunity would not be possible without the donors. We are very blessed this year, even in a pandemic opportunity, to be hosting. Our host this year will be Cadence Bank, will be our title sponsor for this virtual breakfast. And again, we have so many other sponsors who have stepped up. HEB, our own ACC Foundation, just to name a few, have really stepped up in the financial opportunity. And again, on next week, we're going to be asking people to go live and sow the seed live while we're in the virtual world. You'll be able to make your donations on next week. And again, if you're able to right now, you don't have to wait till next week. You can go to our link right now, the Black History Committee page right now on ACC.com and make your commitment now. Again, these dollars will definitely be a benefit to those students as we enter into our fall 2021 year.
Absolutely. And that link that you just mentioned about donation, we'll be sure to post that in this video post, or rather the post that is this live stream, for those who are wanting to participate in this amazing event to help our students. Donnell, tell us about some of the fun that will be going on. I understand there's door prizes.
Wow, you're going to be in for a treat. I would share with anybody. I know for the last 6 months, we've been working in a Zoom world, in a Teams world, but this is going to be a celebration. We're going to have a live DJ. We have one of our very own ACC employees who is a world-renowned MC throughout the country, Carl Mays, is going to be emceeing and hosting this event for us. But as you stated, we do have several door prizes that you will want to be a part of. We want to thank Veronica Douglas in our procurement department, also a volunteer with the Black History Committee, who has reached out to a lot of our minority-owned businesses and restaurants. And even in the pandemic time, they have been stepping up to the plate to sow the seed back into our Black History Committee. So we have several great door prizes that husband and wives, students can definitely benefit from. So we definitely want to make sure that you tune in. And again, we won't be long. This is going to be a 45-minute segment next Wednesday, 26th at 9 a.m. So again, get up, get your morning coffee, and join us for this virtual celebration.
It's an amazing, and you mentioned Carl Mays. You know, we've had him here on Up to the Minute several times. We know he's basically our resident MC, if you will. You know, if Carl's involved, it's going to be a good time.
It'll be a good time. So again, I know he's listening right now. And again, I want to thank him for all the support. He definitely looked into the idea of what we wanted to envision. He brought that into reality. So I know the chancellor is going to be joining us live. I know he'll be proud. And again, our mission is to make the institution proud. So again, we're hoping that the viewers will be able to join in with us next week. And most importantly, $10, $5, whatever you have, will be a great contribution to sow the seed on next week. And we look forward to the City of Houston, our staff, our faculty, to join us in celebration with the Black History Committee.
Absolutely. So you just heard it from Donnell Cooper, who's part of our Black History Committee. If you are feeling very generous, be it $5, $10, $20, $100, whatever you feel that you want to contribute, this is to the benefit of our students through scholarships. It is an amazing opportunity to, you know, give back and to also make a student's dream come true. As I said before, I was a scholarship recipient. It was the difference between going into the military or going to college, and through scholarships, through our amazing donors, it made all the difference in the world for myself. And it does that for hundreds of other students. Donnell, thank you so much for joining us this morning to talk about this amazing event. Good luck with it. I can't wait to hear what the outcome was like. We'll be sure to post all this info again on our social media. And once again, Donnell, where can people go to register to donate?
There is a link, and I'm sure you're going to post it. But again, you can go to the Black History Committee page on the Houston Community College website. And again, the live virtual breakfast next week will be on the district's Facebook page. Before I go, I would love to just thank all of the volunteers for the Black History Committee. This is a wonderful committee to be a part of, and we are led by our chairman, Dr. Edwards. And again, I know he's listening, tuning in today as well. So definitely a great job to the chairman. But again, we're excited about next week. But again, tune in the Black History Committee page on next week. We'll be live on Facebook. You're in for a treat.
Sounds like an amazing time. Best of luck to everyone. And to compliment what Donnell said, thank you to all of our committee members who volunteered their time for this amazing event. Donnell, thank you so much for joining us. Have a great Friday and have a great weekend.
You too. Thank you so much. Be careful.
All right. Moving on to events and announcements here at HCC, we only have one enrollment information session left. Can you believe it? We have been talking about this for months, and now we're coming to the home stretch. The next session, the last session rather, is next Tuesday, August 25th at noon. So if you're still interested in getting some help, even though classes will have begun by this point, these sessions are here to help students with their educational journey. It's open to new, current, and returning students. So if you have questions about admissions, testing, financial aid, etc., be sure to participate in this last, I'm so used to saying one of these, but this last information session. Head over to hccs.edu/information sessions to register for the last session. Again, next Tuesday, August 25th. Also, if you're interested in receiving help now, Student Services has a live enrollment and advising help via its virtual lobby, featuring live support on Zoom, a callback feature, and email. No appointment is necessary. Now, as I've said before throughout this week, I am going to put this disclaimer out there. We're just days from our fall semester beginning, and we are experiencing a high volume of daily calls, emails, and virtual lobby requests. Now, turnaround times are probably going to be extended, but please rest assured, students, that your questions are going to be answered. We do have extended hours open to support you, Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Friday, today, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and you can also put in a request for Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Definitely utilize this tool. It's free to everyone. As I said, new, current, and returning students, head over to hccs.edu/virtual lobby. And if you already haven't heard about our foundation scholarship application, it's still open. You have until August 31st to apply. And I understand for many of you that tuition assistance is going to be needed. So take this opportunity to apply for the HCC Foundation Scholarship application. We are here to support as many of our students as possible, both domestic and international. Again, that deadline is August 31st. Do not wait to get free money with this. Head over to hccsfoundation.org/scholarships to apply today. And while we still have Donnell and Dr. Adams on, I'm going to pick on you guys just for a second. Talent Engagement has issued a mandatory training for all of us in preparation to returning to campus for COVID prevention training. Have you guys taken this training yet?
I have, yes.
You have.
All right. So, Dr. Adams, how long would you say this training was?
15 minutes at the most.
At the most.
Donnell, would you agree?
Yeah, very, very brief. Quick
Very brief. So this is open to faculty and staff. It is required. In other words, it's mandatory. You must complete this training. You have until Monday, August 31st to do this training. Search your email for the Talent Engagement News for the training link to access, or you can email emp.onlinelearning@hccs.edu. You heard it from Donnell and Dr. Adams. It only takes 15 minutes. I've taken it. I'm sure many of you out there have taken it, but once again, mandatory. Do it before August 31st. We are right around this. We're about to start our fall semester. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. We are continuing to remind everyone of the following important dates. August 24th is the first day of classes for every method of class instruction. This includes not only our online options, but our Flex Campus and our lab-based courses. Now, those two modules will be online for the first 6 weeks. October 5th, the Flex Campus and lab-based courses will begin their in-person instruction. So remember these important dates. We have a graphic here on our social media pages for you to reference. And remember to sign up for your classes now, because we're only limiting 9 people per class. And this is to adhere to social distancing guidelines. And Dr. Adams, I know as a college operations officer, you and your team have been working really hard to make sure that we're ensuring safety for students, faculty, and staff.
Of course, and we will have screening stations at all of our locations that will be open. You know, we will have, sanitizer and all the PPE to provide to those that may forget or don't come equipped. Face masks, and we'll have gloves, and so we're safety is our number one deal we want to stress, and we want, when our staff and faculty and students come back on campus, that the environment is safe.
Absolutely, and this is happening throughout the whole entire district. Donnell, I know that you are preparing for the same when it comes to October, and in-person classes will be resumed.
Definitely, yes. Here on the campus now, and have a lot of cleaning crews that are here now prepping, and so we got a lot going on. So we're looking for to really embrace the community, and excited about some type of interaction back with the students. It's been my first time working from home, so it's been an experience, but definitely miss the day-to-day interaction as well with the students.
I understand what you mean by first time working from home. It's the longest spring break of life. We haven't returned since before spring break. But we're also
can work through spring break, so we didn't have a spring break.
Exactly. Well, speaking of our community, as Donnell mentioned, we at HCC are also doing our part to assist our community members with free drive-through COVID-19 testing sites. 2 of our locations at our Southeast region, which is our Felix Fraga campus and Eastside campus, have sites that are open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. with no appointment necessary. This is a great opportunity to ensure that you, yourself, and your family members are hopefully staying healthy. If you do need a COVID test, be sure to utilize one of these 4 options. We also have at the Northeast campus, who Dr. Adams is a part of, another testing site, which we do require appointments. Now they're operating Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And also our South campus, which is again operating from Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. To call and make an appointment for the Northeast or the South campus, call 512-883-2400. And Dr. Adams, how is that operating over there at the Northeast campus?
Well, going pretty smooth, and I think we're gonna extend this on out into December. The demand is great, and we're having a lot of cars come through on a daily basis. So we'll in partnership with the health department, we're grateful that we provide this partnership and access, for the community. So, so everybody come by and take advantage of this.
Absolutely. And once again, we'll be sure to post all these important information in regards to our free testing sites here on social media. Join us on Monday, where we will be visited by Vice Chancellor Dr. Shante Grays and Associate Vice Chancellor Indra Paola Pelez, both from Student Services, to help us navigate through the fall schedule changes and to answer your questions, as Monday, if we already haven't stressed it enough, is the start of our fall semester. Also joining us Monday is Raquel Sims from our Stafford station, METV, and she'll return to give us the latest news and reviews from Fort Bend County. So once again, I'd like to thank Dr. Jimmy Adams and Donnell Cooper for joining us on this morning's Up to the Minute. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure talking to you both.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
There.
You both have a great weekend. We'll see you again soon. And thank you everyone for taking the time out of your morning to join us for Up to the Minute. Be sure to like us on our social media pages, and don't forget about YouTube. And be sure to share this podcast so that we can grow our audience, but also share this great information to the masses. I'm Brittany Pacheco. Thank you for joining us, and have a great weekend.